going, guys? We are back on another video here. In this video, we're going to talk about the fantasy hockey event. One of the most stunning days that I can remember recently in HUT, and everyone's mad, basically. And I'm mad, too. I'm not going to be here saying, oh, guys, we're overreacting. No, no, no. I don't want people to think that I'm just defending what the event is. I'm certainly not. So, when this video goes up, you know, maybe something will change, maybe it won't. But I'm going to talk about what we have right now in NHL 26 HUT. Alright, so make sure you guys leave a like, subscribe if you're not already. Let's talk about the fantasy hockey event. Alright, guys, so we are back here, and I'm live streaming on Twitch right now. Twitch.tv/Henreek, check it out. But we need to talk about this fantasy hockey event, alright? Now, I'm going to point out some things that I, do not like about it, okay? So, the player choices, not a huge fan of actually a good amount of them, I'd say. I just feel like some of them are a little bit, silly. Like, Taylor Hall, it's cool in theory, but he gets hurt all the time. Gallagher's not bad. He'll probably get the 99. Shen, I don't know about. Barzal is more of a playmaker. He's not a guarantee to put up 20. He's really not. I hate to say it. He's really not. Bjorkstrand, okay, he could be fine. Spurgeon, he gets hurt every single year as well. I mean, that's just not going to happen. Ben, he literally has one lung right now. It's not looking good either. He's probably gonna miss at least a month or two, so that's not great. Letang also. I think another thing is that people are really mad about is the fact that a lot of these guys have gotten fantasy cards of late. Like Letang, he's gotten a fantasy card recently. Barzal has gotten fantasy cards pretty recently, right? Like that's what kind of makes people mad. Riley, he's gotten one. Laugh, he got one recently. Zaka, he got one recently. Pretty sure Byram got one very recently too. Was it last year? I don't even know, but I think he got one pretty recently. We got Liljegren's kind of an interesting one, I guess, as well. But all right, let's talk about, forget about the player choices now for a second, okay? So they show this right here, okay? They show this right here where, yes, if you get 3 forwards, you get a plus 15 mil. How is anyone supposed to get 3 fantasy cards on one line? Simply not possible. Simply not practical. And then the same thing over the defense. 10 mil for the defense if you have 2 fantasy cards, all right? But that's not the biggest issue, guys. The biggest issue is the sets, all right? Let's check out the sets. All right, guys, the fantasy hockey sets. Here they go, all right? So, yep. All right, so basically to make any fantasy card right now, guys, all right? 40 collectibles, all right? So, okay, you might think that's what it was last year, right? And you'd be correct. You would be very, very correct. But the cost, it is something inconceivable, unbelievable, shocking, putrid. Just, I can't believe it. That's the simple words I can have for you. So if you look at the collectible sets, guys, no one has these. Let's put it like that. No one has enough 84s and 83s to make this set more than 3 times. Let's be real. I'm sorry. Let's just spend $1,000 on the game. And even then, who knows? But yeah, it's not worth it, this set. Now, a very important thing to know as well is what everyone's really been talking about is this set. So a lot of people stocked up on 80 overall cards. Now, this is a famous set right here. The 1580 overall card, okay, guys? 1580 overall juicers, right? And for reference, right? Last year, it costed 40, 80 plus cards to make a fantasy card. 40 collectibles, right? This year, it cost 600. I don't know where it went wrong, but it went wrong. It's not acceptable. It basically tells people, no, you can't make any of these cards. It's just not practical. Number one, it's just not practical, which is shocking. So, as I just mentioned, guys, 680s, right? Let's see how many 80s are on the auction house right now. Let's say you want to buy the 80 overalls to make the collectibles. Well, if you need 600 cards, checking the market right now, there is 2,200. All right. So you could, guys, you have to buy nearly, if you want to make 2 fantasies, for example, you'd have to buy up basically half the market. Yeah, it's pretty ridiculous. So this is not good. This event is a disaster. EA needs to they need to fix it. It's just unacceptable. I mean, I think we can all agree with that. It's simply unacceptable. Hopefully they're listening to our feedback, but no one's happy. No one's happy at all, and it's got to change. You know, I'm like I said, my chat obviously feels the same way. I'm sure all you guys feel the same way. I will say one positive, obviously, about the event. All right, it's not all negative. We can be positive as well. I'm very happy they brought back the random fantasy hockey set here. You can also pull the master sets in this, which is nice. And you do get enough collectibles from the objectives and the moments. That's the only positive I could find. But yeah, I'm going to show you guys a tweet here from my man Nasher, Nash Dog here, and you'll see what he said. So Nasher made a big tweet last night, all right? And he said, EA, I enjoyed it till 26. This is the most fun I've had playing NHL in a long time. I want this game to be good more than anyone. This Fantasy Hockey HUD event is truthfully one of the most egregious things I've ever seen in a video game. What was once the most exciting time of the year has been ruined by greed. 680 plus cards. I need to make one fantasy card that may not even hit 99. And that sentence right there says it all, guys. Because despite it all, you're not even guaranteed these cards to sniff 90. Really, you're not. It takes one injury and they're out for the year. GG, you're cooked. So it's a very huge investment. It's not like Team of the Year where you know the card is going to be good, right? It's just impossible. Full transparency. I have spent over $1,500 on the game, he said, making content and have only 142 80 plus cards in my entire collection. Who could this event possibly be for if I'm not even able to make one, he says. And I will not be buying any packs or doing any sets. Let's hope that something changes. And then, of course, he said, yes, I spent the money doing a 48-hour stream. It was solely for entertainment and to show others what not to do while we're on our hunt for McDavid. So, yeah, he just did it for, like, obviously a content thing. So, before anyone starts talking smack about my GOAT, Nasher, don't. But he is absolutely right with everything he just said, guys. I mean, just ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Nightmare this event has been. So I'm going to give you guys some possibility recommendations that they could really do here to maybe like somewhat salvage this event. So people keep asking me, are they going to change the sets? No, they're not. They're not going to change the sets at all. 40 collectibles, there's no way they're changing the sets. The costs, the way they are right now, are not going to change like at all. What I think they might do and should do is they should probably add new moments that give you more collectibles, more objectives. You know, that's the only realistic thing. Or, you know, put like a free pack in the store where you can just like kind of open it and get like, I don't know, 15 collectibles or something like that. You know, like, I think I heard, I saw No Sleeve say that he thinks that maybe like give enough collectibles to make at least 140 over 40 collectible one, right? If you want to make one straight up, you know, then you'd be able to. I think that's pretty reasonable. I think it's a pretty good take by No Sleeves for sure. So yeah, I mean, what do you guys think in the comment section down below? I think it's absolutely unacceptable. It's not good enough. It's just not good enough. We need better. We deserve better. Fantasy event is one of the biggest events of the year, most exciting events of the year. And right now it's feeling like potentially the end of HUT very early on. So hopefully that's not the case. I'm praying. I'm confident that EA can fix it, but gotta see it to believe it, right? Hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you guys did, make sure you leave a like, subscribe if you've not already. Follow me on Twitch, Henreek. I'm live every single day. Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, Henreek with 3 E's, and I'll see you in the next video.